He hears the prayer of the righteous. When the file was placed on the second altar, which is the altar of family, there was lightning. The angel said, "This is because the laws that govern her family are against her prayers being fulfilled." The angel said, "Your family may influence the fulfillment of your prayer. There are many people suffering from broken homes, broken relationships and dysfunctional families." 1 Peter 3-7. Likewise, you husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor to the wife, as to the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered. Then the prayer of this lady was placed on the third altar of the enemy. The lady had many enemies among the witches. There was black smoke. When the prayer was placed in the fourth altar of battle and deliverance, there was a fiery light. The angel said, "The fulfillment of this lady's prayer will come as a result of spiritual battle and prayer of combat." The angel says, "When you pray and you don't see results, you must enter a spiritual warfare and deliverance prayer, then you would see the result." 2 Corinthians 10-3. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds. Then the lady's prayer was placed on the altar of grace. The angel said, "This altar is about the grace of God. What you don't deserve, Jesus Christ can give it to you, for he has died for you." Then I saw the angel placing this lady's prayer at the altar of the love of God. The angel said, "In this altar of the love of God, even a sinner can pray and receive an answer, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son." It is by grace that many of God's children are getting the fulfillment of their prayers. Psalms 86-5. For you, Lord, are good, and ready to forgive, and plenteous in mercy to all them that call on you. Brother, when the prayer of this lady was placed on the last altar, which was the altar of the cross, I saw the blood of Jesus flowing, and I heard a voice coming out of the blood and saying, "It is not in vain that I have shed my blood. My daughter has suffered so much. If she has sinned, my spirit is still there, and I still love her despite her sin. Consider, O God, the blood that I have shed." Hebrews 12:24. And to Jesus the mediator of the new covenant, and to the blood of sprinkling, that speaks better things than that of Abel. As the voice was speaking, I saw the one that was sitting on the throne in the form of light. He rose from his throne. He said, "Now neither the evil, neither the family, neither her deeds, neither witches and neither battles can oppose the fulfillment of her prayer. I answer favorably to her prayer. I will give beyond what she has asked." When he said that, all the angels stood up and they clapped for the Almighty God. They glorified the Lord. Brother, when your prayer is placed on the altar of the cross, the blood of Christ will speak until your prayers are answered. Even if the law of the family opposes you, even if you are not perfect, even if the accuser opposes you, the blood will intercede for you. Hebrews 7:25. He is able also to save them to the uttermost that come to God by him, seeing he ever lives to make intercession for them. Brother, I saw many prayers passing before the altar of fulfillment. I saw the prayers of pastors and men of God. The fulfillment of this lady's prayer was given to the angel of the Lord to bring the answer to the lady, given that the accusing spirits had failed to stop God from answering her prayer. They were furious. They said, "Despite our evidence and accusations, we have failed." I saw these demons leaving the tribunal of prayer. The angel of the Lord told me, "We must follow them in order to see what happens next." When these accusing spirits left the tribunal, I saw that they arrived in the cosmos in a dark space. Darkness in this place was powerful and unexplainable. I saw that there was a building in this dark space. I asked the angel of the Lord, "Where are we going?" The angel replied, "We are going to a city which is the tribunal of Satan, where Satan condemned the people of the earth. It is a place where he prepared a strategy in order to fight prayer." When we arrived before the tribunal of Satan, I saw that it had the shape of a beast that was vomiting fire. The mouth of the beast was the entry to the tribunal of Satan. It was like a beast seated with his mouth opened, and he was dark. Around the tribunal, there were many demons. I saw that they were drinking blood and talking. The angel told me, "Since we are sent here by the Lord, the demons won't be able to see us. We must rush because the audience and trial are to begin very soon." When we entered this tribunal, I saw numerous demons. Some of them had animal shapes, some demons looked like wind, some looked like shadows, some looked like fire. There were countless demons. In the middle of these demons, there was a black throne, and besides the throne, there was an inverse cross with a skeleton on it. Around the throne, there were powerful demons. I had the impression we were in a massive kingdom. The angel told me, "It is here that the devil examines and opposes the prayers of God's people. It is here that he comes up with a method to weaken people's prayer life. It is here that he stops prayer from rising and getting answered." In this gathering of demons, they were drinking human blood. The angel said, "These are the blood of the people of the earth that were sacrificed by witches and Satanists. Demons drink this blood in order to dominate." The angel said, "If a member of your family is a witch, and he ate and drank human blood, your family or your progeny will be dominated here." As the angel was talking, I saw a group of demons entering this demonic hall where the audience was drinking blood. The angel told me, "These are the accusing spirits that were in the trial and the Tribunal of Prayer. They have come to report the result of the trial." But I saw that the throne of Satan was empty. There was another noticeable empty throne where the representative of Satan was supposed to sit in case the devil was absent. When these accusing demons arrived, I saw the audience doing invocation prayer in order to summon the devil. Immediately they began to sing a Catholic song to the Lady Mary. I said to the angel of God, "Why are they singing the Catholic song about the Mother of Christ?" The angel replied, "The Virgin Mary worshipped in the Catholic Church is not the Mother of Christ but the Queen of the Coast called Mary Marguella. When the Catholics sing this song, they invite this queen to their homes and churches. These demons are singing this song to invite the Queen of the Coast to their meeting." Soon this queen was appearing among them. I saw a black queen landing before the audience. She sat on the throne. Quickly I saw 3 demons bringing her 3 cups full of blood. The angel said, "This is the lady that people call the Queen of the Coast. She is also known as the Queen of the Sea. She was not always a demon but she has become a demon. She is the mistress of the spirits of the earth and the water. She was not always a spirit. In fact, she was previously a normal human." This story happened a long time ago in Nigeria and far away time in history. Her mother was a widow for her father was already dead. She used to go with her mother to the river to get water. One day she went to get the water alone and she was captured by a water spirit. Yet the water was low. She was drowned by a water spirit and she was consumed, but her soul was thrown in jail for when she was drowned. The water spirits consumed her body, but her soul remained in jail for many years. One day a water spirit saw her. Then he went to tell the king. He wanted to marry her, saying, "Give me the condition and requirement. I want to marry her." The king said, "She comes from the earth. She will not stay here for long. When her time comes, she will be sent to hell." Since this water spirit insisted, the king accepted to give the young lady in marriage. Long after the marriage, the lady was angry that she had left her mother who was a widow alone, and the mother was also in great need. As she got used to this new world, she was investigating and asking questions in order to get more power. She was told she needed to make more sacrifices in order to have more power. Thus she began to capture souls that came to get water in the river precisely where she was captured by a marine spirit. She went on to kill men, women, and children up to the point where the village chief forbade the villagers to go to the river. Since she was in search of power, she went on to sink boats in the sea and the ocean. She had killed so many people, and when she had killed more than 3,000 souls, she had become so powerful that water spirits could not control her anymore. She killed the water spirit that had married her. She killed the water spirit that had killed her on the earth. A water spirit that had survived her onslaught went to report to the devil, and when the devil sent for her, she refused to come. The devil himself came to her and said to her, "Now you belong to us. You shall be my servant on the earth. I give you power, glory, and success on the earth. You shall be worshipped in churches. A part of their prayers will be for the fortification of your kingdom." This Queen of the Coast is also the mistress of witchcraft. It is in the Catholic Church that her worship has been popularized. Her kingdom became rich, thanks to the stars, the destinies and life energies of the people who pray to and worship her. All the drowning of people in accidents of ships and boats in the water also contributed to her power and progress. She is at the center of many inventions of the earth. I will go in depth about her in my testimony later. After the appearance of the Queen of the Coast, I began to see smoke on the empty throne before the audience. I heard the accusing spirits saying, "Get ready for the coming of the great master." Suddenly the devil appeared on the throne. I thought I would see a dark figure with horns. To my surprise, he was a young man of extreme beauty exceeding all the men of the earth. He was a perfect beauty. When he sat on the throne, he was wearing a crown having thousands of stars, but he was furious. He said to the audience of demons, "You all saw what the Creator has done against us." Despite all the evidence, he judged in favor of that poor creature. But we must counter the fulfillment of her prayer from reaching her. We must not let her have that blessing. I saw the audience worshipping him. When the devil left, I saw the Queen of the Coast rising and saying, "I want all the demons to be ready since we need more strategies. We need Satan to come back."